right here, right now.
Turn it up as loud as they allow. Where is the hype?
Right here, right now.
Turn it up as loud as they allow.
This week on the Hype Podcast,
Going to urgent care is like going to the Kentucky Fried Chicken of doctors. Some people have too much and some have too little as crime rates ramp up and people are stealing things you wouldn't expect. If you want to know who your friends really are, try these two things and see who sticks around. We break rules and love to cuss.
PDX best, don't mess with us. You heard hype, but this is hyper.
She said it was tight, but this is tighter. Where is the hype?
Right here, right now.
Turn it up as loud as they allow. Where is the hype?
Right here, right now.
Turn it up as loud as they allow. Where is the hype?
Camp 4. I feel ready. I feel very stable.
Like ready?
Yeah, I had a good weekend. I spent it listening to Frank Sinatra.
Dude, Frank was a pimp.
Yeah, Frank always talked about getting pussy. You listen to A Very Good Year, he's in A Very Good Year, he tells you what kind of hoes he was fucking at that time in his life.
Who's the dude that I always mistake for Frank Sinatra?
Johnny Cash?
No. Johnny Cash.
Pablo Escobar?
No, the dude who, New York. Who sings New York?
New York?
New York!
That's Frank Sinatra.
No, there's somebody else who
Start
does.
spreading the news.
He said start spreading the
Yeah. It's New York. And he also sings Chicago. And old Chicago. And you put on some Frank Sinatra, you would just be chilling and enjoying life. Because I'm going to tell you motherfuckers that are making music now, if you have not listened to Carole King Tapestry and Frank Sinatra's greatest hits, you should stop making music.
Carole King Tapestry.
Mm-hmm.
How come I'm just now hearing about this? I've known you for almost fucking 20 years.
Motherfucker, stream Carole King Tapestry. It is dope. She's the one who wrote like Natural Woman for Aretha Franklin. There's a couple hits that she did.
Between good old Frankie Frank and Will Chamberlain, who do you think had to go to the clinic more?
I would say Wilt, because Wilt said he did 20,000. He fucked 20,000 bras.
Yeah, but we know two things. We know two things. Okay, one, real players don't talk about their pussy.
Oh, he needed to sell a book.
I don't give a shit.
No, when his biography came out, that was what everybody wanted to talk about was, hey, you fucked 20,000 bitches. And mathematically, it's doable, but you're doing a lot of fucking.
That's like 3 a day for 10 years.
You're gonna have really dry balls. You're gonna be coming dust.
Yeah, sandpaper dick. That's all I'm saying. My point is, two things real players don't talk about: the amount of pussy they get and VD.
Are you talking about Valentine's Day?
Yes.
Yeah.
Players don't talk about Valentine's Day. Player. But since I'm not a player, I will tell you about my clinic experience this weekend.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Not the way you think.
You should use rubbers.
You fucking sicko. Not like that. I'm still having ear shit. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Hype Podcast. I'm the host of No Name.
My name is Also Fresh, and I did get my booster shot, and I feel like shit. There we go. There he goes.
You got a booster shot?
Well, MAGA. Hey,
what kind of
I heard
booster?
you. Make sure you stay engaged with your microphone. Because that bitch-ass Larry, he said, I hate to have to adjust the volume on it.
Jesus Christ. No, there's some weird connective issue going on. It was cutting out last week.
Okay.
It did it before we started today, too. But, Larry, go fuck yourself. You don't come around. You don't hang out. You up in your big body Benz rolling around like a
he
pimp.
do got the big body Benz.
You fucking bastard.
If he wasn't DJing, I would say he was pimping. Because he could feel like 4 hoes in the back of that shit.
Rolling around with $2 worth of gas.
It's hella fucking deluxe. He told me an oil change that motherfucker's $329.
Jesus Christ! It's
What
not
the
even
fuck?
a diesel. How many? Larry, where are you getting the fucking money to pay for an oil change on a big body Benz, bitch.
At $329?
At $329.
I'm just gonna go buy another car.
Yeah, right. That's like a whole fucking car payment. Jesus.
Fuck.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/The Hype Podcast.
We like money.
And go to our Facebook. We don't go
Why?
to it, so you should.
You don't waste your time talking about Facebook. We don't go on fucking Facebook.
Yeah, we don't
Hey,
even like
if
Facebook.
you're on Facebook, cool.
Yeah.
But fuck you.
Yeah, get the fuck off social media. Go outside. Do something productive with your life. Like listen to the Hype Podcast.
That's how you get hurt, doing productive things with your life.
Well, I can attest to that, actually. So, which leads me to my next point. I had to go back to urgent care this fucking weekend. Back. Like going back to Cali. No, that's not a P. Diddy reference.
No, going back to Cali is actually an LL Cool J song. It's a great duet between a turntable and a saxophone, just so you know.
Back to Cali is also a Biggie song. You know that?
Yeah, it is,
okay.
but the LL Cool J song is way tighter. Produced by Rick Rubin. Anyway, so where'd you go to
I love that you just have fucking random facts like on speed dial in your fucking Rolodex of a brain.
Going back to Cali is a duet between a turntable and a saxophone, and it's fucking dope.
I get it.
And it's dope.
I just said I love the Rolodex that you have ready shot in your fucking brain about music.
I know them fucking blacks knowing everything about rap music. Fucking blacks. But I wanted to ask, what was your first visit about?
About my ear infection.
Okay.
Apparently, I've told this story before. Apparently, I've had an ear infection for like a year and didn't really notice it because it didn't hurt, right?
That's why you don't listen.
And so, it's just my left ear, asshole. I don't listen because you don't say anything worth listening to.
I should go ahead and slap you because you obviously don't listen.
And the left side. Maybe it'll jostle some shit loose. So I've had like the swimmer's ear. Like you wouldn't know. You don't swim. But anyway.
I swim.
Yeah.
No, motherfucker, no. I was a young black motherfucker, and my mom was a fucking yuppie. She was like, no, you little black ass is going to learn to swim. Yeah. Yeah, fuck that. We have fucking arrived. You're going to learn to fucking swim.
Yeah, we're people now. You got to learn to swim.
Private fucking lessons. Yeah.
Holy shit. You have private swimming lessons?
Yeah.
Dude,
motherfucker, I grew up living well. What the fuck? I mean, this ain't no fucking rap song where I'm from the hood. Fuck that shit.
Did you have a public pool or your own pool?
One point we did have our own pool, but I went to a public pool where they gave the private lessons.
Dude, your own pool is just money pits anyway. Like you just have to keep. There is no fiscal responsibility.
I think a pool is
in owning a
what,
pool.
like 20, 30,000?
Yeah, easily.
Like, what the fuck?
Easily.
I mean, I got a bathtub.
And you have to maintain. Yeah, you have to maintain that shit. You have to put chemicals in it. You got to clean it.
My bathtub is fucking dope. I could barely rinse that motherfucker out. You think I'm gonna take care of a whole fucking pool?
Yeah, right. So I go to urgent care because my ear infection's still not cleaned up. They gave me 2 different sets of antibiotics, and it still didn't go away.
They didn't give you oxy?
No.
Shit.
No, there's been no pain. That's why I haven't gone.
You should have said there was pain.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it hurts so bad.
It hurts so
bad. So these motherfuckers, my first trip, they gave me the antibiotics. Everything's like standard, right? You go in there, you're thinking, all right, cool. I'm just going to knock this out. We're good. We're fucking good here. Well, I get through the antibiotics. It doesn't go away. So I'm like, I'm not about to drop another $250 to go to the fucking doctor to have them tell me it's not cleared up. Because I already know. So I call.
I mean, for 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
There are prostitutes.
Cheaper than that.
Cheaper than that.
They could probably diagnose my fucking ear infection just as quick.
If you're in some pain, it will be more than a 10-minute visit.
Right?
For $250.
Yeah.
For $250, I think you are getting everything on the menu.
Exactly. And so,
thank you. Please come again.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and I didn't even get the happy ending the first time. It's bullshit. So I go and I'm like, I'm not paying. I'm not dropping another $250. So I call the free advice nurse hotline, right? And this lady answers, and I'm telling her what's going on. She's like, "Okay, let me handle this for you." And she puts me on hold.
Are you sure you got the right advice line? You get like the Betty Crocker room, and she's like, "You just need to leave the cookies in a little longer."
No.
Okay.
No, this was like. She was borderline a sister. Whatever it was, like she had some soul to her because she was like, she literally goes.
Was she black?
I don't think so.
Okay, you said some soul to her. You always make a reference to some kind of shit.
Well, no, like she was either Southern or a sister. I don't know. But
a sister. Oh, you stopped calling them black bitches. Wow, life has improved.
Yeah. So, and the reason I know this is because she literally goes. I say this verbatim. She literally goes, "Okay, hold on. Let me grab the doctor right quick." and puts me on hold.
Wow.
That's how I knew.
Your problem was a real problem.
And so, yeah, because she wanted to just put me on hold right quick.
Hey, ear infection fucking sucks. I don't even know how you're here.
Yeah. And so I feel you on that. So she puts me on hold. She comes back and she says, okay, well, the doctor on duty says we're going to do A, B, and C. If this doesn't work, you need to go back in because they're going to have to test whatever fluids in your ear to see what it is.
Get this going because I have a date with the doctor after work.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And so I get it. I get this next set of antibiotics, clears up for a little bit, comes back. Same thing as the first round. So I go in.
That sound like VD.
Yeah, of the ear. Yeah. So
you let motherfuckers jizz in your ear?
I
I guess it ain't gay if they jizz in your ear.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's not
gay.
It's not gay if it's ear stuff.
Yeah, ear stuff is fine. Foot stuff too.
Yeah. Hey, a fetish is a fetish, motherfucker.
Hey, titty stuff. If you got titties.
There you go.
I mean, a man walking around here with some big old titties. I mean, shit, I mean, it's almost
as
like
long as you don't pull your dick out.
It's like, yeah. I mean, it's just like when I eat the first chip out the bag. I want to make sure it's not poison.
Yeah, right.
And, you know, I don't get too close to it, man. But goddamn, it'd be nice to check out the quality of the work. And we're both fucking men.
Yeah.
So,
hey, like Dave
you know what I mean? I mean, because I could grab your titty right now because you're a fucking man, and it's all good.
Like Dave Chappelle says. These titties are as real as any titties in LA. So I go in there.
Titties are fun.
Yeah.
If you like titties, make sure you donate.
You should thank the Most High, and you should buy her a thank you card.
Make sure you thank the Lord and donate on Patreon.
Yeah, if you're a man and you like nice titties, look over at your bitch and say thank you.
Yeah. Appreciate that shit.
And if you're a woman and you like nice titties, why don't you pull out your phone and take a video of you giving yourself a mammogram and send it over to us at the Hype Podcast. That's
I second this notion and approve this message.
I mean, if you want to contribute to the show, put some fucking breast on that screen.
Yeah. Life advice. Life advice from the Hype Podcast.
I mean, I'll take. I mean, if you're real freaky, I'll take a wing and a thigh too.
So I get in there, and you know the standard process.
Yeah.
They go in, they weigh you, you take your blood pressure, and then they see you, right? So they got to make it look like they're doing some shit.
Yeah, because they're really not doing shit.
Right, they're not doing shit.
I watched ER. They ain't doing shit.
They ain't doing nothing.
Everybody's up in there doing drugs and fucking.
Yeah, right.
That's it.
That's it. That's all it is.
George Clooney was fading all them hoes.
Yeah.
I mean, if you watch Grey's Anatomy, McDreamy, there was some motherfucker on there that was not saving a lot of lives, but was killing a lot of pussy.
Right? So I get in there, and first and foremost, I'm wearing a sweatshirt. So the lady goes to take my blood pressure. She's like, "Can you roll up your sleeve?" Like she's gonna look for a vein in my arm or some shit. And I was like, "Okay."
Oh. No,
so
we're not doing heroin right now, right?
Right? So I roll up my fucking sleeve. She puts the little wrap on my arm to take my blood pressure. And immediately I notice, well, this thing is not very tight, right? And so I'm like, whatever. She's the professional here. So
allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. So we go through the process. She gets done. She's like jotting down notes. And I see her do a double take at the screen. She looks at the screen. She looks back at me. She looks at the screen, looks back at me, and goes, "Are you feeling okay?" And she has like this element of concern in her voice. And I'm like, "Yeah."
What, is she saying you should be dead or something?
Well, basically.
That would suck.
She flips the screen to me.
I just want to say real quick, it would suck to go to the goddamn hospital. It would very much suck a whole bunch to go to the goddamn hospital and they say, "You should be dead."
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I'm surprised you even made the drive
I'm surprised
here.
You're here, yeah. Oh, I guess I better go rob a bank.
Yeah, so this bitch flips the screen to me, and my blood pressure is like 93/50. And she looks at me dead in the eye and goes, "Yeah, if you were below 90, we'd admit you to the hospital." And
that's pretty unhealthy. Are you bleeding somewhere?
Right, yeah. And so she goes, "I'm going to do that again." And I was like, "Okay." So she puts it back on, and it's a little bit tighter this time, but still, like I could wiggle my arm, and it would like fall off my arm. It's that loose, right? Oh. And so,
allegedly a medical professional.
Yeah. So she does it again, and the results are bumped up to 100, and she's like, "Okay, but I mean that's still really low." And I was just,
well, bitch, if you're that fucking concerned, let's figure out what the fuck is going on. Right. Say, I'm here.
Yeah, like I am here.
I am here.
This is a fact.
If you see a problem, say something.
Yeah, if you see something, say something.
It's like taking your car to a mechanic, then you bring it home, and something else is fucked up. You go, "Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, we saw that, but fuck it."
Yeah, but fuck
it. I mean, you can get around on 3 wheels. Fuck it. The bolts were loose. Fuck it. You know,
good.
You'll get back to it.
3 out of 4 ain't bad.
Yeah, ain't bad.
It's still a C.
Yeah.
So she goes, okay, well, I'm going to go get the doctor. So she goes to get the doctor. And this motherfucker comes in and he goes, all right, so I see you've been here for an ear infection before.
Yeah.
This is what you're here for again. And I'm paraphrasing. He was like, oh, okay. Well, let's take a look at the ear.
I keep hurting myself because I want to see your nurse again.
Yeah, right? Yeah, she was not attractive, homie. So he looks in the ear.
But she got a good job with benefits.
Yeah, right? With skills like hers, God knows how long she's going to keep it.
I mean, shit. I mean, you just have to triage my penis, huh?
Yeah, right? So he literally does like that doctor shit. Looks at my ear and goes, yep, it's infected. And I went, okay.
Do you tap you on your knee for your reflexes?
No.
Because that seems about as stupid as that shit.
Yeah. And so I told you, like, I self-diagnosed an ear infection and come in here just for you to corroborate my fucking self-diagnosis. Bitch, pay me $250.
I've had the problem before.
Yeah. And it's still a problem. Weird.
I know what my pain feels like. If it is something else, I'm here for you to let me know if it is something else besides what I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
But you want to take my expert opinion, then give me my fucking money back.
Yeah, right? So this motherfucker goes, okay, well, we're gonna prescribe you some antibiotics. And I gave him the look like, did you even read the notes? Motherfucker, like, what do you mean?
Sir, you have officially fucked me off. You've officially mitigate your own fucking damages and just die, you little bitch.
Right? And so this cat goes, well, we're going to prescribe you some antibiotics. And I like gave him the side eye and that brief pause where I didn't say anything. And he goes, eardrops, antibiotic eardrops. Cause he like glanced at the notes and was like, oh, this motherfucker's already had antibiotics twice. Oh. So he's
And I'd say this. If you have a job where there's notes to be taken, update the fucking notes. I deal with it all the time in fucking work. Right. Like, motherfucker, just update the fucking notes. Because, what if they were giving you, like, Vicodin or something?
Exactly. Yeah. You and painkillers. I like where you're going with this.
I mean, I know how to fucking party, all right?
So it gets me even better. So he's like, we're going to prescribe you antibiotics, ... eardrops, antibiotic eardrops. And I went, okay. I called the advice, and I start telling him, I'm like, I called the advice nurse, and here's what we're going to do.
Pardon the eardrops? That's about the lamest shit you could come up with. And you barely licked at my shit.
Right. So I'm like,
it's like a bitch just licked the tip and fucking said, oh, you love your blowjob? Wasn't that an amazing blowjob? Shit.
So I cut this motherfucker off, and I'm like, here's what we're going to do.
You cut off a doctor?
I cut this ass.
You cut off. Whoa.
Like he was going slow in traffic.
That's some other shit. I ain't never seen nobody cut off a doctor.
So I cut this motherfucker off, and I go, I spoke to the advice nurse, and here's what we're going to do. We're going to swab this shit, and we're going to test it to see what the fuck is going on with my ear. I didn't cuss at him, but I'm like, we need to test this and see what's going on.
Your tone.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But the thing is, what, motherfucker? You taking you taking the advice nurse over me?
Yeah, yeah.
That bitch don't even got enough skills to actually work in the hospital.
Yeah, right. She answers phones.
She just answers fucking phones.
So
updating her Facebook all the time.
So I tell this motherfucker, we're gonna test this and figure out what's going on, and I'm gonna take the antibiotic drops. So I'm thinking to myself, like, bitch, I should have went to medical school. Like, this shit is easy as fuck.
Well, there's a basic level of troubleshooting that we all, as individuals and humans, should know. Right. Be able to troubleshoot. If this doesn't work, this doesn't work. Figure it halfway.
Figure this shit out. Yeah. It's fucking ridiculous. And I'm not like as a guy. All you guys out there will know what the fuck I'm talking about.
He's a guy.
All of us as a guy, if we're not bleeding and it's not excruciating, we're like, fuck the doctor. I'm not going to pay for that. Yeah. Right? Because you're already like times are tough these days. Okay? Times are fucking crazy. I don't need to go to the doctor. Have you prescribed me 46 fucking things that I need to try and see what works? I got enough shit floating around my house.
You don't have insurance for copay?
No, I have insurance, but I got enough shit. I got enough pills I take for like fucking vitamins. I don't need a bunch more shit laying around my house. Okay? I still got stuff in boxes from my old house.
You got Flintstone vitamins?
No, but no, that would probably cure everything.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. You're just not doing it right. You need Flintstone vitamins.
Probably.
But you're talking to the guy that OD'd on vitamins one day. Are they all sick with COVID? I just kept eating. They were gummy bears, and I mean, you're off. So
How the fuck did you OD?
So you smoke a little bit, and they taste just like gummy bears. I just could not stop. I ate like half the bottle. Oh my God, my digestive tract was not okay for days. Oh my God, yeah. You can kids, if you're watching this, you shouldn't be fucking watching this, and you got shitty parents. Anyway, but if you don't eat, you can die from eating too many vitamins. I mean, I'm not allowed, I don't know why they allow me to live alone. Sometimes. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to derail it too much, but yes, I was a near-death experience, and thank you for letting me share it with you.
No, you just reminded me. You just fucking reminded me about this shit that I saw the other day. I loaded it up for you before the show. If you ever think that you have too much or that you're doing too much, check this shit out. This bitch in LA has way too much shit.
A Portland business owner.
That's the wrong one.
Is this man
This case now of landscape.
It's not a junkyard.
This
it's
one.
Someone's home.
Sorry, I should have
LA
put it in order.
sanitation crews seen sifting through piles of
Oh,
trash
shoot.
at this house on Martell Avenue.
I should put it on the screen.
7
Hey,
tons of debris were removed. 1 ton of that, so 1,000 pounds, was flammable and hazardous.
The
7
homeowner's
tons of
sister,
debris.
who says there's a lot of friction between the two of them, describing what went through her head. It's not a junkyard. It's
What did
someone's
you do?
home. LA sanitation crews seen.
Well, you're
sifting
watching it
through
again.
piles
You're
of
watching it
trash
again
at
because
this house
the
on
video
Martell
wasn't there.
Avenue.
Oh, okay.
Yesterday, 7 tons of debris were removed. 1 ton of that, so 1,000 pounds, was flammable and hazardous.
The homeowner's sister, who says there's a lot of friction between
doing
the two
fine.
of them, describing
Yeah, I don't know
what
why
went
they
through
do
her
picture in
head
picture.
while
Okay.
walking the
I'll let
property.
it be
Whatever.
what it is.
Oh my God.
That bitch
That's
looks
what
like a
went through
hoarder.
my head.
Neighbors say they've been begging the city to do something for years. City records
you ever
show
feel
the
like
homeowner
you
was
got
fined
too much
8 years
going
ago.
on?
Yesterday, LA
You don't
Mayor
have this
Karen
shit
Bass
going on,
declaring it
for
a
sure.
public health emergency.
I do have to get my yard
Stopping
done.
by again today.
I mean, it's the point where the mayor has to show up and say, clean up this shit.
Well, dude, the other video you hit, look at this. You mentioned
Sanitation
landscaping
crews can't
just
go
now.
inside the
Look
home.
at what
The Department of
motherfuckers
Building
are up
and
to
Safety
down in
declared the
Vegas.
mess
Check
a
this
health
shit out.
It is case now of landscaping as loot. A bold thief has some people in
Imagine
West
this.
Las Vegas pretty much in
You're either
disbelief.
that broke
they say
or that cheap.
They saw a woman
I'm that
uprooting
tight.
and stealing a couple of trees from their public landscaping. This is near
Stealing
Sahara and
fucking
Cimarron.
trees.
Yeah, News 3's Georgia Costa spoke
Oh,
with a
shit,
concerned
that's
neighbor
true.
and a local plant expert
okay.
about this.
All eyes
George,
on me.
I know you're live there at the Mojave Bloom Plant Nursery near
So
Bruce
he-
Street and Owens with details
Hold on,
what
just listen to
appears to
this.
be something that we're seeing happen more often here in our valley.
Well, yeah, I mean, you may have seen a lot of this foliage that you see right here, right behind me. All
She just
across
want more
the valley,
airtime
across
because that was
public
like the
landscaping.
last two
And in
sentences
just
made no
recent
fucking
weeks,
sense.
we've seen at least
It
two
was
similar
excessive.
incidents
She just
play
wanted
out
more
where
TV
thieves
time
kind
for
of
sure.
just uproot and take
They might be a
these,
station sponsor.
desert foliage just away from these public areas. And local experts here at Desert Bloom say that it does more harm than good, saying that it can cause more damage when
This guy wants some
foliage
airtime
is
too. Listen to
uprooted,
this
saying it can
motherfucker.
be
Yeah, I mean, they're
detrimental
long-winded
once
in
they
Vegas.
cut that out.
I was just shocked.
It's probably the cocaine.
I'm like,
You're right.
you're literally stealing a tree from like a public area.
Tuesday evening, Arturo Pradera
She's
says
not
he
even
was
lifting
driving down
properly.
Cimarron Road
Yeah.
near Sahara when he witnessed a vehicle had been left parked on the side of the street with hazards lights on.
This bitch
After
wasn't
getting
playing.
a closer look, Pradera says he saw a woman was hunched over near the public landscaping.
So I'm just looking.
She's
I'm
got a
driving
target
by,
on her
and I'm
ass,
looking
too.
to
Look at
see
Yeah,
that.
yeah, sorry.
you know, if something's wrong. And I see her bent over, so I slow down.
Hold
to
on,
get
hold
to
on.
her,
I have
realize-
a
then I
question.
see the
Pause
tree.
this real quick.
At the point you start stealing trees, that ass has been worked pretty hard.
But I want you to take a gander behind this guy here.
Yeah.
Those trees are fucking dead.
No, they're not.
What do you mean they're not?
It's just that time of year. They haven't bloomed yet.
In Vegas, it's always that time of year for trees. Are you out of your fucking mind?
I don't know. There was,
the sun shines year
there-
round in Vegas.
There's no fucking arbor in me. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know why they don't have leaves. You know?
He said, I'm just going to take a wild shot in the dark and say they're not in season.
Yeah. Seems like
It's
a
Vegas.
good deal.
There's sun on them all the time. They're
Stop it.
Listen, the city is not going to put public fucking trees out that are not ready to be alive, okay? Those trees are fucking dead, dude.
Yeah, they're dead now.
Yeah, they're fucking dead.
Let me finish my story.
this. And I'm like, whoa, she's still in the tree.
After returning to the scene minutes later, Pradera says both the woman and the tree were gone. And while unclear how much of the landscaping the woman
Latinos
took, a return to the scene days later shows several areas of disturbed dirt and two
but then when they say
separate
something
holes
Spanish,
where trees
it
once
rolls.
stood.
It's not a
Raul.
good look. I mean,
It just
I was
comes
like,
out.
I'm not sure what kind of tree it was. I know it was purple leaves. It was a very pretty tree, and now it's not as attractive.
I don't know if I'd give a fuck.
This guy's bored.
It sucks.
Yeah.
This
Just
guy's
a few
really
months
fucking
back,
bored
a
with his
similar
life.
incident
for sure.
resulted in 2 men being arrested and booked on charges
They
of
arrested
theft
you for stealing
after
a tree.
Henderson police
They
say
arrested
two
the
males
dudes. Where's
stole
the bitch?
several cacti from the Cadence community in Henderson.
Oh, shit.
One local nursery horticulturist who identified the stolen trees as purple leaf plum says, well, he's heard of similar incidents. He hopes it's not a continuing crime, but says, unfortunately for the thief, those trees
What
won't
is
be
this
any good
fucking
once
world coming
uprooted.
to? People are stealing trees and shit. Steal something
Well,
valuable.
Like you said, the trees, as soon as they pulled them out the ground, they were no good.
Yeah, you can't just cut the roots off a fucking tree.
I don't know. But you know, that's meth for you, buddy. That's fucking straight fucking meth. Who takes the time out of their life to go steal a fucking public tree?
That bitch right
me?
there.
Oh, that guy.
No, whoever was on the fucking screen.
See, I have a screen right here, so I thought he was pointing at me. I'm like, this motherfucker. I don't steal trees.
Yeah,
I mean,
you don't even plant trees.
bitch, I steal, but not trees. Steal plenty of shit. I just don't steal trees.
Now,
Fuck.
let me ask you this.
That's below me. I'm not no arborist and shit.
Let me ask you this. If you were to steal something, like Oh So Fresh is pulling a heist, okay?
Is George Clooney gonna be there?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sure. You got a team, right? First of all, where are you
Can
going?
Sandra Bullock be my ex-girlfriend?
Yes.
Yeah.
But Julia Roberts, but yes.
Oh, Julia Roberts. Same. Yeah.
So if Oh So Fresh is pulling
and we get to see our little mixed baby.
yes.
So it would look like I had sex with Sandra Bullock.
Yes,
So,
exactly.
Because look at our little mixed baby.
Yes.
Look at that. Look at that nappy hair.
Listen to the question.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So you're pulling a heist.
Okay.
Two questions. Where are you pulling this heist from? And are you going back for a second or third attempt?
No, I would not.
Well, answer the first question.
I mean,
where are you
where-
pulling a heist?
Where would I pull a heist? Depends on the day and what I need, man. Shit. I mean, what kind of funds I gotta get?
It's
I mean, 'cause
Sunday. It's sunny outside, and you're pulling a heist, and it's 2 weeks till payday.
If
Go.
I just want some damn Papa John's money, I'll go hit the Moody Market like right up the street, a couple blocks away. Shit. I mean, if I got a bill to be paid, then somebody's gonna come up short.
If you got a bill to be paid, where are you going? Where are you going?
I might just find you, bitch.
I don't carry cash. That's not true.
Hey, personal shit. I can't catch somebody come out the casino. Shit. Fuck.
They still want you up there, by the way.
Yeah.
They want to meet Oh So Fresh. Everybody up there wants to fucking
I had to
meet
go
you.
up there and lose fucking money. Yeah. But I'll go to the casino, and it's amazing when your name precedes you. Yes. Oh So Fresh.
What I'm really curious about is like, there's this dude, and I think we have the video for this too. There's this dude who comes back to one place to rob it 3 or 4 times, and they still haven't shot this guy. Check this out.
A Portland business owner.
Watch as this man unlatches the Portland business. Yeah.
A Portland business owner says they've been robbed dozens of times over the last few years. The latest attempt is caught on camera. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm John Adams. Ashley Grahams has been going over that surveillance video. And the gunman robbed the cannabis shop. Ashley.
Yeah, John, it was a brazen armed robbery in the Buckman neighborhood, and the owner says it was actually a customer that fought off the thief. Take a look.
2 employees and a customer robbed at gunpoint inside a cannabis shop on Friday night.
I don't know if there's anything we can do to stop it because they're pretty bold to come in here with customers.
Look at that motherfucker does not work out.
Laszlo
Doesn't do
Baggy
martial
is the
arts.
owner.
Nothing.
He runs 5 shops,
That makes you better
including
than
Eden
people.
Cannabis
Yes, it
on
does.
Southeast 12th Avenue.
We close at 9 o'clock, so pretty close to that closing.
But if I had a full
You can
phone,
see the suspect enter the store while a
If I
customer
put a
is
couple
talking with
pieces
2
of lead in his
employees.
ass, he wouldn't do it no
The
more.
manager of Eden Cannabis walked us through what happened next.
So you see the customer trying to tell them to leave, basically.
And the employees are slowly moving toward a safe room as the 2 men fight.
He jumped the counter,
Staff try to lock the door, and the customer refuses to back down.
and that's when the customer was throwing tip jars at him.
But the tip jar wasn't enough. The customer then grabs a chair, seemingly unafraid of the man with a gun.
And that guy He was amazing.
Throwing anything he can at the masked gunman before he's hit in the head with a pistol.
Just fuck up
I
all
don't
the
know what can be
merchandise.
done except the city's
You
just
guys
got to
let him
get a
have the
grip
money.
on what's going on here.
First of all, dude,
Give us a hand.
if this
Portland
motherfucker
police say the
is
suspect
hitting
ran
people with
and
a
no
gun,
one has been arrested.
if you're hitting motherfuckers with a gun, you are doing it wrong.
Man, getting pistol whipped does not sound like the business.
I'm saying you bring a pistol just to hit somebody with it?
Because you're still going to catch the same charge.
Exactly.
You might as well shoot somebody. Because if you bring in a lot of states, if you bring a gun to the commission of a crime,
period,
it's your curtains.
Period. Yeah.
Well, what'd you have the gun for?
Yeah. I was afraid. Bitch, no, you went to go rob somebody.
Yeah.
But kudos to that guy, dude, standing up to a motherfucker with a gun. Goddamn.
No, what kudos? Fuck that. This ain't my shop. Just because it's the closest place I get weed doesn't mean I need to get myself fucking killed.
You know that's what he was thinking, too.
He was like,
bitch, get out of here.
They'll probably hook me up with a free eighth. See, people have ulterior motives. I mean, just fuck. You know, just go into the store and buy your fucking weed. Hey, if there's a fucking problem, just walk the fuck out. Hey, sorry you're getting robbed. I'll call somebody.
No, you know what was going through his head? I have not completed my transaction yet, sir. You will wait to rob this motherfucker because I need my shit.
I would be about that too. Because you robbing the place. I mean, why don't you just let me, like if I was like a Winco, just let me get my shit. I got 10 items.
Imagine if he did that shit. Oh, so Fresh is standing in line and this motherfucker comes up and is like, yo, everybody hands up. You just go, 1 minute. Carry on. Get her. I would like to pay for my shit real quick so this motherfucker can go on about his business.
Well, I mean, with that shit, I don't really got worried because I go through self-checkout. The real money's with the people. What you gonna steal from self-checkout?
Riddle me this. You're in a shop. We'll call it the weed shop right up the way.
Yeah, weed is good.
If a guy comes in and says, all right, I'm here to rob the place. What are you doing? What are you saying to that man?
If I worked at a weed shop, I probably would.
No. As a customer.
I was saying, say what?
Put your hands up. I'm here to rob the place.
I would have to have this motherfucker repeat that to me twice because it didn't make no fucking sense. So you said what I thought you said. Okay, I can get with that. But people don't say that very often.
That's fair.
It doesn't come up. I thought you might have mumbled out something else.
I had to check and make sure you wasn't on the phone. You know?
Yeah, you could have talking to your fucking friend. I don't know. AirPods fucking everything up. This motherfucker went in there and has robbed the store several times.
No, dude.
And weed stores are the lick. Well, you can walk out with $10,000, $20,000 worth of cash at a weed store.
All I'm saying.
Sorry, I told all you weed secrets, so lock your doors.
All I'm saying is if somebody did that, I may have to just be like, hey, can I get some shit too?
Yeah.
like, can I hook myself up while you're getting hooked up? Is that cool?
Hey, can I take care of me?
Yeah. Like I'm not trying to get in your way or help you out, but can I take care of me a little bit right here?
Yep. These motherfuckers get a little bit off the chain.
You know what I'm saying?
What about? I got one more.
What do you got?
The porch bandit.
More shitty people?
Yeah, he fucked around and found
this
out.
man unlatches a closed gate
I like
in
his
New
sweatshirt.
York City
Excellent.
and starts stuffing a box
Oh,
into his
fuck.
bag.
Broad daylight.
Oh.
Shut the fuck up.
What about that, bitch?
Resident Carlos Mejia says those
You
were
see
just
that?
decoy packages he put outside his Queens home to catch porch pirates.
I just didn't want nobody to take him, bro. What you got in there? Nothing, man.
I just didn't want nobody to take him.
On packages and just that
Dude, look
week.
at this pimp chain.
I know he's real pimped out. Look, you got the bomber with the fur.
Some explanation.
What you got in that bag? Yo, this is my stuff.
What you got in that bag, homie?
Mejia then calling the police, but not before the man tried to get away, and Mejia stopped him again.
Kick his ass,
grabbing
Mejia.
him and bringing him back to the ground.
You better think twice before you do that.
34-year-old Victor Stazone arrested and charged with petty larceny and trespassing. He could not immediately be reached for comment.
He was trying to make me feel bad. I wasn't having it. You know, whatever that guy's going through, everybody has problems, but that doesn't give me the right to go around.
No, actually, I actually have a guy I work with. I mean, I don't give a fuck about your fucking problems. It does not justify fucking my shit up.
Well, hold on. Before you go to this guy at work, let me throw something at you here. I have just I have just stolen the cup of trust off of Oh So Fresh's counter, right?
The fuck you mean?
The change. I'm giving you a scenario here.
Oh, okay.
The little change cup. I have stolen this change cup, and you catch me red-handed.
The cup of trust.
Yes, and I am like, and I look at you and go, oh, so I just really need gas, man. Like my family's, I can't get my family to work.
It's different if it's you. I mean, if it was somebody else, it was just some random motherfucker up in here. Nah, I'd fucking shit all down their fucking neck.
No,
I would yell at that motherfucker so hard they be trying to crawl back in their mom's vagina. You fucking pick up shit. You pick up shit in my house and want to walk away with it. If you needed gas, you know what? We ain't even that cool. Not my issue. Yeah, everybody needs gas. What, you special?
No, my point is, I try and make you feel bad for my situation and me stealing.
Yeah, kiss my ass. Kiss my fucking ass. You steal some of my shit? Because I had a motherfucker recently that fucking stole from me. I like, he falsified his hours and shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, bitch, you stole from me.
Oh my God.
You actually fucking stole from me. You don't even get the concept. Because he was out in Southeast. He's out in Southeast, like on 181st.
Okay.
And he lives in like off of Holgate and stuff.
Okay.
So I tell him to go home. I think the electrician wasn't gonna make it. I think I told him to go home at 7.
Yeah.
This motherfucker stays on the clock till 8:30.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's not like a little bit of time either.
He was doing it. He was doing a lot.
This makes me.
And my motherfucking friend. I got a partner that I work with that I'm personally attached to.
Yeah.
He said, I knew you'd catch him one day. Like, motherfucker, you knew? Dude. No, there's a couple incidents. There's another time where a dude sat outside the building for 3 hours, and he said, yeah, I saw him down there. I knew you were going to get him.
Dude, let me tell you. Anybody out there? Anybody out there want to know, like, who's really cool with you? Stop letting motherfuckers get over on you and see how fast they fucking crawl back in their holes and stop talking to you. That's how you know a motherfucker is cool with you and that you're really friends with them. Because they will, if you stop letting them get over on you and they disappear, they are shitty fucking people.
Or you just take a break and then you figure out all the shitty stuff they do because they're not around.
Yeah, exactly.
The worst thing you could do is not be around if you're running some shitty stuff.
That's what, see, Oso says it all the time, and now it's starting to sink in. You motherfuckers who don't listen to my show are shitty people. All of you are shitty people. Even little baby Groot thinks so.
Shitty walk.
Shitty rock. Shitty rock. He said shitty rock. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Hype Podcast. I'm the host of No Name.
My name is Oso Fresh.
We're getting the fuck out of here because it's sunny and sexy on a Sunday, and so are we.
I would like to leave.
Yeah.
I've had enough.
Yeah.
I podcasted. You can't see my ass. I podcasted my ass off.
Exactly. And we're at Oso's house. So he's going to actually leave his own house just to get away from you.
Look, I didn't pay the light bill.
Yeah. We gone. Yeah, it's this fucking monitor. It's so bright. Look at this. The Hype Podcast, bitch. Don't forget, check us out on Patreon. Patreon.com/The Hype Podcast and donate money.
Motherfucker, donate on Patreon. And I think I will put up all the Hype Podcast songs if you'd like to download the MP3s on Patreon if you subscribe.
Does that include the new AI versions?
They're all AI.
All of them?
Yeah, I don't write those songs. I don't make those songs.
God damn. I thought you were talented.
No, I'm not that talented.
All right.
No, bitch, I can barely read.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
He said, bitch, I can barely read.
Shit, motherfucker, I thought you were talented.
That is the hype right here, right now. Turn it up and slide and stay loud. Where is the hype right here, right now? Is the hype right here, right now? Turn it up and slide and stay loud. Where is the hype right here? This week on the Hype Podcast, going to urgent cares like going to the Kentucky Fried Chicken at Doctors. Some people have too much, and some have too little. As crime rates ramp up and people are stealing things you wouldn't expect. If you want to know who your friends really are, try these 2 things and see who sticks around. We break rules and love to cuss. PDX best don't mess with